We're gonna be cooking some lures right now. I don't know who's awake right now, but I know who's awake. What's up, Brandon? What the hell you doing awake, bro? I didn't think anybody was gonna be awake, to be honest with you. I figured I'd jump on here for a little bit since I had to shoot some lures anyways. I figured why not go live for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in the garage, but I figured I'd go live for a while. I'm shooting this new color. It's not really like a new color, but it's a new color for my brand. And I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. It's like a green. It's like a green, but it turns brown kind of color. It's like brown right there. It's green, but it's actually like a green color. It's kind of hard for you to see it, but it shifts from green to brown. I know there's other brands that already have a color like this, but I figured I'd shoot mine a little bit different. So what I did to mine is I put some red in it and black flake and red, and came out pretty cool, man. It's a green color that turns brown, kind of like a beer bottle. Yeah, they look pretty dope. Definitely a little bit interesting. I hadn't shot this color. I've had this color for a good minute now, but I've kind of been holding off on shooting it only because I know that there's another two other brands that have this color. So I didn't really want to shoot it, but then I was like, you know what? Nobody really owns the color, and everybody has the same colors anyways. So let me just put a little bit of a step twist in it, and I put some red flake in it. The color you can't. I mean, it is what it is. It's a color that exists. Anybody can buy. So I figured I'd put it on the Ragnarok. So let me heat this up real quick. And we're going to get ready to shoot again. I was kind of just testing it to see what it was going to look like. I kind of liked it, so I think we're going to go with it. So in a little bit here, I'm going to shoot a little bit more in a bigger cup, so we can shoot a lot of them. I'm going to be at the I don't know if you guys know about the fishing expo in July in McAllen, the convention center. I am going to be there, so I need to make or try to make about I need to try to make about as many packs as I can, guys. I want to try to make like 500 packs of lures. It's going to be challenging, but I'm going to do my best to kind of try to get it done. The time right now is 3:29 p.m. here in South Texas. Give me a second. Let me put the lures over here. We got to lay them down so that way they cure all the way properly. I put a lot of drops of that color on this one too. Um, I think I'm gonna need to not put so many on the next one. It's definitely an interesting color. I like it. I just wasn't sure if I should shoot it, like I said, because I know that other brands already have the color. But it is what it is. Nobody really owns the colors, so What's up, Biggie Cheese? We're doing some lures right now, and I'm waiting for the plastisol to heat up real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and inject it into the mold here. And today we're gonna be shooting a lot of this new color. It's not really a new color, but it's a new color for us. We're gonna be shooting it all night. Let's see how many we can shoot. How many? Yeah, this thing got really, really hot. A little too hot. Let it cool down a bit. A little too hot on this color right here. Let's go ahead and stir it a little bit so it can cool up a little bit. Yeah, color is just a thing, man. It's a really nice color, though. I think people are really, really going to enjoy it. Um, a lot of people seem to enjoy it on the other brands because it's like a green and it kind of shifts to a brown color in the light. But it's called motor oil. I'm probably gonna order, since I really don't like it. I'm probably gonna order another one today. Actually, I got about 2 ounces. I think I'm gonna order 4 ounces of it on the next run when I finish it. It's crazy because it looks purple in the bottle, but when you shoot it, it's actually green and it turns kind of brown. It's still a little hot. We gotta get it to go down a little bit more. What do you guys got going on, man? What are you guys doing at 3:30 in the freaking morning, man? 363. $3.50, $3.59. All right, should be good there. What are you guys working at? I'm gonna finish shooting up that what's left over in that cup, and then I'm gonna get a bigger cup. We're gonna shoot it. Where are you working at, Sergio? That's crazy to be working at this hours. But then again, I'm working, so I guess it makes sense. I'm just hurting but awake. Why are you hurting, bro? What happened? Talk to me. Girlfriend problems or physical pain? Let the love doctor help you with his girlfriend problems. I got you, bro. Homeland Security. Holy shit, that's badass. Homeland Security. What city are you in? Are you in the valley? Hold on, guys. I have like acid reflex right now. Fuck. Homeland Security. That's crazy, bro. You said you're going to shoot it like bang bang. That's funny. No, I gotta shoot it in here, bro. I gotta shoot it in this mold here. We're gonna get the little nipples out right now. The excess plastic. Put it back in the cup. Reheat the plastic. We have about enough for another injection. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and get a bigger cup. I kind of wanted to shoot it in the shrimp mode as well. So I was thinking about um, putting it inside the big old pot that we got here and just shooting the shrimp mode and the Ragnarok simultaneously. But I'm still thinking about it. Because this is the lure that I really need to focus on the most for the expo. The shrimp lures, I can make them really, really fast. Those are easy to make. These take a little bit longer. So, Homeland, Homeland said they wanted to give me a job on the low. Fly fishing, Aaron? No, sir. This is saltwater fishing. We're doing some lures for saltwater. These are going to be some paddle tail, 3.75-inch lures. I'm going to show you them here in a second. Let me take them out of this mold so you can see them. I'm a little tired, guys, but I'm drinking some C4, so my energy level is a little bit low, but bear with me. Okay. Oh, yeah. And we're shooting this new color. It doesn't have a name yet. It looks brown in the, but it shifts like brown and green. I don't know if you guys can see it. It just looks brown right there. But you can kind of see right there the green hue on the top of the nipples. It's like a green, it shifts brown. Very interesting color. Yeah, making some saltwater lures for, there's a fishing expo coming up on get like as many packs as I can. And we're gonna see if we can. I'm gonna try. My goal is to make about 500, but I'm really gonna try to make like 700 if I can. So I gotta shoot like a lot of freaking plastic, a lot of plastic. Probably have to shoot like 15 gallons of plastisol, or 15 gallons of plastisol to get that to hit that goal. So we're gonna do our best here. We got about 45 days, give or take. Yeah, Utah definitely don't have a lot of salt water over there. You guys got nothing but fresh water and lakes and stuff over there. I really don't know much about freshwater, to be honest with you, or fly fishing. We have freshwater over here too, but it's not like Utah. It's like brackish water. We got bass, we got gars, things like that, tilapia, bunch of other weird little fish. Let me lay these out real quick, guys. I gotta lay them out one by one. Make sure that they cure properly. We don't want any mishaps, any lures that are bent or anything like that. Give me a second. I'll be with you guys in a moment. I used to just hang these on the shelf there, and then, but I try to just kind of reheat the plastisol as fast as I can, so I can just reshoot all of it all at once. All right. To heat this up a little bit more, we're at 350 degrees. There's a little piece in there that's still not melted. There it is. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit here. Give it about 30 more seconds. A lot of repetitors work on lakes, fish, and whole rivers. Yeah, I do have different lures. I have this one, and then I have the smaller Ceph lure. And I've noticed that people have been catching some crazy looking fish on the regular Ceph lure with the smaller paddle tail. And I see people kill it with that one in freshwater. I've had people use my regular lure in like I think Nebraska or Montana, something like that. They caught some really weird looking fish. It's weird for me, but it's not weird for them. All right, that's pretty much all of it right there. We're gonna go ahead and let this cure real quick, take it out, and then we're gonna get a big old cup and get it ready. I was thinking about turning on the pot, but I don't feel like being here like till 6 in the morning. So I'm just gonna shoot a big cup, and then what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna just hang them, and then once I'm done shooting all of them, I'll just reheat everything all at once, so we can finish really fast instead of reheating and reheating and reheating. Sorry guys, I kept hearing something weird, a weird noise. What else you guys got going on, man? What questions you guys got? While we shoot some lures real quick, what questions you guys got? I don't know what to name this color though. I know Texas Made Lures has one similar. I'm thinking like Gremlin or I don't know, Reaper. Mm, not too sure. What career do I have? So I'm actually a licensed broker in the energy business. Um, on my real life job, I have a contract with a Fortune 500 energy company, and what I do is I hire people and I train them to learn how to market and sell for this energy company, and then my guys go door to door and switch energy providers for clients in Texas, and I make all my money based on my personal sales and their sales as well. So I'm a broker for an energy company in Texas. That's how I make my money. And then um, the lures I make on the side as a hobby, just because I have nothing but time. So why not? And go South Texas is caught up with all the videos. Hell yeah, bro! I appreciate you. Flounder. Hell yeah, dude. Depending on where you want to catch them at, Sergio. Um, if you go to Rattlesnake Bay, bro, and you work if you work the bottom, I've caught flounders there. If you fish in Portal, those oil banks, there's Flounders there. Uh, Arroyo on the banks. Flounders there. Flounders are a little bit more tricky to catch. It just depends on the tides and all that stuff. But there's plenty of spots in Port Mansfield as well that carry flounders. You just got to know where they're at. So, but definitely work the lures in the bottom and and you know uh, work your luck. I mean, I've caught flounders in places I've never thought I've ever caught flounders before. The cap that I have on right now, Neo Rigo, whatever, is an Under Armour hat. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I own a marketing firm, if you really want to know. And that marketing firm is contracted by an energy company. So they pay me to my business account, then I pay my guys, and that's how that works. I'm in the business of hiring people. The more people I hire, the more money I make. And that's how that works. Don't believe me? Google me. I've had my own company since I was 24 years old. I've never worked for anybody in my life since then. I've always worked for myself. What type of flounders is your favorite to eat? We only have, I think, one kind of flounder, bro. I think. I'm not sure. Saltwater flounder. I know there's different kind of flounders, but I don't know if down here we have different kinds. I think we only have regular flounders. There you go. Look, and GoGo South Texas works in solar panels. Same thing, bro. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Tell these kids that there's money in the solar panel business, bro. Tell them. I also have a contract with a solar panel company, but I don't really push that one. But there's a ton of money in solar as well, man. Ton of money. I've done solar a little bit. I do have a contract with the company, so I can do solar. Like I'm active, and I have a contract with them. But I just never really pushed it as much, especially down here in the valley, man. It's got a little bit trickier. Solar's been like really, really crazy in South Texas that they've kind of burnt out the area. So for you to have a good solar week, you need to go out of town every once in a while in solar. I did like two deals in solar not long ago. One of them paid me like I think like 13 or 14 grand, and the other one paid me like 7 grand. But energy is where my bread and butter, man. That's where I make all my money. But I definitely need to focus on doing more solar, to be honest with you. Way more money in solar. It's just there's not a lot of volume in solar. Not everybody solar, and not everybody qualifies for solar. So energy everybody needs, so it's easier to sell it than solar. But I love doing solar too, man. All right, so this one's done for now. Oh, you don't work in the sales business, then you work in you're like an installer or what? Is that what you're doing? I work in the sales part division of solar. It sounds like you're doing like the installs. I'm not sure how much they pay or anything like that, to be honest with you. Garage door business is where it's at. Huh? That's funny. Hold on real quick. the Ragnarok Cosmo 2.0 is working wonders. Hell yeah, bro. I'm about to shoot that one later, and I appreciate that. I hope it's working good for you, man. Um, yeah. So if you're doing the installs, that's a different field. I'm in the sales side. You're in the hands-on side. On the sales side, we get paid for the size of the units. So if it's like a seven watt system or a KW, whatever the case is, we get paid based on the amount that's financed. It's a little different. You're on the installing side. All right, I'm gonna try doing something real quick. I'm gonna try using this injector because I've been having issues with this other injector for a minute now. I need to order more rings. Yeah, so we do with the banks and all that stuff on the south side. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me find me a cup. Here's one. I got a brand new plastisol that I'm gonna try out here. So bear with me. I'm gonna go inside real quick and grab it, and then I gotta mix it. I do have a little bit of plastisol in here left. I don't think it's enough though. Nah. Give me a second, guys. Let me go grab the plastisol from inside. Okay. All right. Oh, brand new plastisol, guys. Gotta open it up real quick. As long as I make money for my bills and fishing, hell yeah, bro. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, my guy. As long as it pays the bills. That's what I'm saying. This is a brand new plastisol, guys. I've never used it before. Kind of excited about it, to be honest with you. But we're gonna find out if I did the right move or not. This is different. Why do they have it in a plastic bag? That's weird. The other ones never come like this. I wonder if it's like thinner or something. I've never seen this before. This is a different kind of blend. I wanted to test it out. I hope I ordered the right one too. Otherwise, I'm gonna be fucked. All right. So let's open this up real quick. All right, guys, give me a second. Try to see if I can open up this 5-gallon tub. It's definitely different than the other one. I wonder why. It doesn't have the same kind of lid. Oh yeah, it does right here. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. This one looks like it's really messy. I wonder if that's why they put it in that plastic bag. Got that open. Now we're gonna hit it with the good old drill motor. Spin that up real quick. This one is the red label in plastisol. It's supposed to be better for like shallow water. It's supposed to allow the lure to kind of float. Obviously, the jig head is not going to allow it to float, but it's supposed to kind of allow it to kind of sink slower versus the original plastic that I was using. So I'm hoping that by having it sink slower, it'll give you a little bit more time to kind of work the lure before it hits the bottom when you're fishing shallow. If that makes any sense. And if you're fishing for trout, it's going to allow the lure to kind of stay on top of the water a little bit longer for that trout to really hit it, smack it. But it's a medium, it's not a hard blend. So I'm really, really hoping that it's not too soft. And if it is, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot it in the shrimp lure only, and order the saltwater blend for the paddle tails. So what I'm gonna do first right now is I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna shoot like a small cup of plastisol just to see how hard it gets when it cures. You gotta mix it very, very well. The reason I also got this blend is because it's supposed to be a lot more translucent and clear. So it's supposed to be better as far as visibility. Like if I'm shooting like a glass minnow kind of lure, it's supposed to hold up a little bit better or look clear, I guess you can say. Because a lot of the times with the regular plastisol, what happens is it gets a little hazy, and some people don't like that. They like to see that. They like that translucent look when they're fishing for trouts. So we're gonna see here in a second if that's the case. All right, we're gonna shoot just enough for one, one run and see how that looks, or see how it feels. And I hope that it gets hard enough for saltwater fish. Usually, the plastisol that I order says saltwater blend, so it's specifically designed for saltwater fish. But this one only said soft, medium, and hard, and I was afraid of getting it hard because I didn't want it to be too hard. So I got it medium because I figure worst case scenario, if it's too soft, I can just shoot the shrimp modes with it and order the saltwater blend for this one. And the shrimp mode is perfectly fine if it's a medium because it is a shrimp mode. The softer it is, the more action it has, anyways. Realistically, with this one as well, but I don't want it too soft because if these trout or redfish chew them up, they're gonna rip them up into pieces. So I'm gonna kind of test out when I shoot it right now. I'm gonna test it out with the saltwater blend and see the difference in firmness. Um, and hopefully, I did a good. I picked the right one. I didn't want to get the hard one because I was afraid it was gonna be too hard, and then I didn't want my lures to be freaking lose their action. Yeah, pretty much experimenting with the. It's a very expensive experiment if it doesn't work because that plastisol cost me about $150. So if it's too soft, then I made $150 mistake. So hopefully it didn't. We're gonna find out here in a second once we shoot it in here. Hopefully we didn't make a mistake. We're gonna shoot it. We'll shoot the Cosmo with it just for now, just so we can test it. But you know what? Let me shoot this color. I've never shot this color before. It's a perfect time to use it right now. Experimenting. Right off the back, I can tell you this: it's very, very translucent versus the other one already. The other one is like a yellowish color. This one is like super clear. It almost looks like water, and it doesn't have like bubbles and stuff like the other one does. A lot of air bubbles on it. That's pretty badass. I hope it cures good though. Let's find out here in a second. Let me take all the oxygen out of it. And I noticed that it heated up. It heated up really fast too versus the other one. So we'll find out. I'm gonna try this color here. I've never used it before. It's like a super little small bottle. I got it for like testing purposes, just to see what it would look like. And like we're gonna find out here in a second what it looks like. But if it shoots well, because it looks really nice actually, I'm probably gonna order it again in the hard blend. But I hope it looks good right now. Or you know what? Let's test out the clarity of it. Let's not put any color in it. No color whatsoever. Let's just put flake in it. We're gonna put this disco flake in it just to see how clear it actually is. It's gonna look like an oversized glass minnow here in a second. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. These are actually custom paddle tails. I actually drew them on paper, and then I paid somebody to actually build them for me. So it came from I drew it on paper, so it came from my head. Paid somebody $1,000. They created a design for me, and they built me a mold. Now I just need to buy two more molds so I can have three of them. But each one of these molds cost me $1,000, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get the other two. And then I also want to get a tail mold. That's another $1,000. So hopefully we can get that soon. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for you guys to see, but this thing is freaking clear. All right, so let's put some flake in it just to see what it looks like. Not too much. We want to see how it looks as far as the the clarity of it. So far, it looks pretty dope, man. I'll be honest with you. Freaking mosquitoes. 330, 324. I'm gonna heat it up for just a little bit so we can shoot it. But I can tell you from right now, based on the original um, plastisol that I used, this one's clear. The other one's more like a yellow. So let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I also want to test it when it gets really, really hot to see what that looks like. 340, 340 degrees. All right, go ahead and shoot it. Tell you what, man, it looks pretty freaking dope. I just wonder how it's gonna look like when I reheat it. So I'm gonna let that cool down. I'm gonna reheat it. I'm hoping it doesn't lose its clarity. Usually, when you reheat clear lures, they start to get hazy. So that's what we're gonna find out here in a second. We're gonna see how they actually hold up. But if it firms up, you guys, this is gonna be a badass clear. Badass clear. As long as it doesn't get hazy. Because the other one doesn't shoot clear. It shoots like a clear with a yellow tint. So I can already tell you that this shit looks badass. Yeah, it's gonna be. People had asked me for this color lure already. That's the reason why I figured I'd go ahead and test it out. It's like a glass minnow because I already have it, but I have it in the smaller lure and in the shrimp lure. I have it for for fishing the lights, but I've never made it in the Ragnarok. The Ragnarok's a big lure. I don't think it's a good lure for the lights, but I have seen people killing it with this lure at the lights. So sometimes these big old trouts they want the bigger lure. All right, it's still kind of curing, so I'm gonna let it finish. As soon as I took off the clamp, I saw the plastic kind of go down a little bit. I wonder how long it takes to cure. I wonder if it takes a little bit longer than the other one, or if it was just really really hot. We'll find out here in a second. Should be good, more or less. Yeah, the clear. That's what I'm saying. The clear color it burns and it starts to get hazy. But according to the makers of the plastisol, this specific plastisol is not supposed to get hazy unless you overcook it for sure, for sure. But if you keep it like at a moderate temp, it's supposed to do really, really well. So we'll see here in a second if that's the case. We're gonna throw this in there. I ain't gonna lie though, it's really, really clear. I hope it stays that way. Let's see what this looks like here. That is crazy, bro. That is freaking crazy. I mean, if I make the small lures in this color, they're gonna look like freaking glass when I was in the water. This was kind of big, but look how freaking clear this is. Look how clear that is. It's freaking crazy, dude. It's not even yellow or nothing. It's like water almost. Crazy, dude. I don't know why there's black right here, though. I can tell. All right. So let's do what we were going to do. It doesn't feel bad, though, right now. It's still curing, but it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like too soft. But it feels weird, too. The lure feels like real bubbly. It's insane, dude. That's freaking dope, though. I guarantee if I shoot the shrimp lures in this color, it's gonna be freaking crazy. Or the regular Seth lures. It is translucent, very very translucent. Um, I wouldn't say it's like super super translucent. It's still a little hazy, like by a little bit, but not as much as like the original plastisol. So this was definitely check it out, way more translucent than the other one. And I got some ideas for this one with this clear. I want to shoot twin injection colors later on, and I want to shoot the bellies clear and see how that looks. So let's lay these down here. See if I can have. I want to kind of shoot it in the. I want to let it kind of get cold, and I want to reshoot it. I want to remelt it and see if it changes color or if it gets hazy. I kind of want to shoot it in the shrimp mode. Looks pretty dope though. I ain't going front. Let me shoot it in the shrimp mode. Very, very curious to see what it's going to look like in the shrimp mode. I bet you it's going to look badass. Let's try it out in the shrimp mode. I guarantee you, man, it's going to look freaking crazy. For the lights, forget about it. I guarantee you, if you use this translucent color in the lights on the set shrimp, freaking money, bro. Let me just cut this up real quick. We're going to reheat it. And let's see if it doesn't lose its clarity. We're going to do a minute first. Then we're going to go ahead and shoot the set shrimp here. We're probably gonna get off the live here, guys, because I'm probably gonna go inside in a bit. Hell yeah, man! I appreciate that, Ron. The artist of the artificial fish food. I dig that, bro. I'd buy a shirt that said that. that would say that. But let's try it in the Chef shrimp. Let's see what that looks like. It's gonna be crazy, bro. This one's the saltwater blend. I wonder. I think on the next one, I'm gonna order them in the hard. I mean, they're still kind of fresh, but I'm probably gonna order them in the hard blend on the next run. Now that I know, but they're not bad though. They're not bad. The firmness is not bad so far. Let's mix this up a little bit here. So far, it hasn't gotten hazy yet. Now we're gonna do 30 seconds at a time because we don't want to overcook it. We want to make sure it still keeps its clarity. 30-second intervals. Bam, 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 bam. But that's dope though if it stays that clear. That means that the quality of the colors is also going to be even more vibrant because it won't be hazy. It'll make sense when you guys see it, when you shoot it in color. It's still kind of cold, 320 degrees, 330 degrees. So it's getting there, it's getting there. This is why you do, whenever you're reef, you gotta go slow. You can't just throw it in there for freaking, so many minutes. You gotta slowly kind of get it back to temperature, but if you overcook it, it starts to get hazy. So it should be at about 350 degrees now. Let's find out. Yeah, 355, 356. All right. See what this looks like. I don't really use that injector. It's like my backup, but it works just fine for the shrimp mode. So now the plastisol is running down. Let's look see what this one looks like. I'm pretty excited about this one though. I think it's gonna look freaking dope. And so far, it's still clear, man. Hell yeah, bro. And it's actually cheaper than my other plastisol, which doesn't make any freaking sense. Yeah, this is gonna be a really good color for the lights, especially when these trouts are being very finicky and they're only hitting glass minnows. Bro, forget about it. They're gonna freaking hammer these lures. Watch. I just wish I could make a freaking clear, translucent jig head. That would be dope. I'm really excited about that, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited about. I'm really glad I bought this plastisol. I think the only thing I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna get it hard. I got it in medium, and it's not bad. It'll work. I just want to make sure that I get it a little bit firmer. Right now, when it cures tomorrow, I'll compare both the saltwater blend and that one to see if they're more or less around the same firmness. Because I want to make sure that they don't get chewed up by fish. You have to remember that we have trouts, we have redfish, we have snugs, black drum, things like that that'll freaking destroy these lures if they're too soft. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to make a translucent jig head, brother. The jig heads are made out of lead. Ain't no way you're gonna make a translucent one. Unless you make one out of plastic, but it's not gonna be heavy. All right, let's see what this looks like. Drum roll. That is just freaking wicked, bro. That is just freaking wicked. Let me show it to you guys. Hold on, let me get the plates out of the way. No color ever, man. I've never been excited about a clear lure like I am now, and it has to do with the clarity, man. Look at how clear those shrimp lures are. They pop off in the lights, but look at how translucent that freak is, bro. Crazy, crazy micro shrimp or micro color, like you said. But look at that again. Crazy, crazy clear. That is freaking awesome. I'm glad I got this. Super clear. Again, I have to order the hard blend next time. But it's a badass freaking plastisol. And it's cheaper than my other one by like 20 bucks. I'm gonna have to load up on that one later. Let it cure a little bit, and I'll show it to you guys again. I'm in the garage. Look, I won't. Fuck out of here. I don't smoke in my house though, but I am in the garage and I have the fan blowing everything right out that garage door. So it's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. Ski. Check it out, guys. Look how clear this color is. You throw this one in the green lights, man, or you throw this one in the freaking in the white lights, green lights, it's gonna get hammered for sure, bro. Look at that. Freaking crazy, bro. Yeah, I haven't quit smoking, bro. I'm not a quitter. I'm just kidding. No, I've never tried quitting smoking, to be honest with you. There was a time where I had got sick, and I didn't smoke for like 3 days, bro. Like since I was sick, I freaking hated the smell of it, and I didn't smoke for like 3 days, and I noticed that like around the third day, I started fucking getting withdrawals, dude. It's crazy. I started getting what do you call it? Sweating in my sleep. It's crazy. So far, man, I freaking love this, and I do work out every day, so my lungs are good, bro. I can run like a mile within like 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. So my lungs are good. Check it out. I think if I wasn't like working out and I wasn't running and getting my cardio in, then I think smoking would really affect me. But because I do work out a lot, I'm good. I ain't got no guy, no nigga. Nothing but man chest right here, bro. Let me see your gyno. Let me see. Got a picture of you on there? You probably got a freaking a keg for a belly, jelly rolls for abs. Don't hate on me, dog. Ain't no gyno here, cuz. Just a man chest. That's all it is. Some of us work out every single day, bro. And some of us watch other men on YouTube and talk about them. Pepperoni nips now, man. I got what do you call them? I don't even know what to say, but I don't got no pepperoni nipples. My nipples are freaking perfect. Perfect. Every girl likes them. Don't believe me? Ask your mom. But anyways, guys, that's it, man. I wanted to show you guys the clear color of this one, just to show you what it looks like. And I wanted to test it out, and it freaking delivered, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off now that I know what this looks like. I'm definitely gonna be shooting this lure. I feel like this is more for the shrimp because you look how soft, look how much action it has on this blend here. But I don't know. We'll find out when they harden up. They're still kind of curing. So once they harden up, this one's definitely really, really translucent. So I really dig it. So I think we're gonna go with this one. Going forward, we're gonna be using this plastisol instead of using the other plastisol because I really, really enjoy this one. So um, if you guys want to get some of these lures, they're gonna be on my website at setfishing.shop. This one, it's not on my website because I just shot it today. But if you want any custom colors, hit me up and I'll make them for you. Otherwise, whatever other colors I do currently have on my website, you can always order. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. It's already 4:30. I'm going to go inside and shower.